Hey everybody, welcome back to another unboxing and review of my Star Trek Starship Collection from Eaglemoss. This week's video is, that's right, the Romulan Warbird, also known as the Romulan Warbird class. Alright, let's get this opened up. Alright, so like before, a nice metal base here. The piece for the stand is actually further back, kind of like the bird of prey we had earlier. And the bottom is, as usual, this nice felt fabric, Romulan Warbird 5142-AC. Yeah, cool. Get that stand in place. So, this is interesting. The Romulan Warbird stand, or sorry, the Klingon Bird of Prey stand that we did before was wobbly, and it was also located in the back, and the Romulan Warbird one also seems to be wobbly. I wonder if it's because it's located in the back. It's a common thing I've noticed so far. Well, let's see how things go. Now for the Romulan Warbird. Look at this beauty. Remember when I was a little kid and I was watching Next Generation and the Romulans made their first appearance. It was a big deal. Nobody has seen Romulans for decades, and then this big monstrous ship just decloaks in front of the Enterprise. Of course, in that episode you never really get a good sense for how big this ship is. It wasn't until many years later I discovered that the Warbird, the Romulan Warbird, is a massive ship. Compared to this, I believe the Galaxy class is about that big. So from this nacelle to just about the end here. I could be a little off on that, but like this thing is monstrous. The Enterprise D could fit in this hollow area. So yeah, that can give you an idea how big this damn ship is. There's the detailing there. You got the bird wing decal here. Also very interesting. This also has Aztecing, which I don't recall noticing on the bird of prey. But this one seems, the Warbird seems to have Aztecing. That's pretty neat. Hey, look at the detail. You can see all the lights there. These are all lights. Parts of the ship where the crew would be. Look at that over here. Same thing. Forward torpedo launcher right here. Let's go look at that warp nacelle. Looks pretty cool. As a species, I've always preferred the Klingons. The Romulans never were a big fan of, but the Romulan Warbird was always an awesome ship. Another one of the Andy Probert designs. Same guy who designed the Enterprise D and the general look of Next Generation. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see how this displays. Okay. There we go. So, right off the bat, the stand feels better with this ship the way it connects than the Bird of Prey did. It still wobbles from left to right, which is worrying. You know, but aside from that, it looks pretty good on the stand. here it is. Romulan Warbird on its stand. Looks really nice on the stand, but the wobbling from left to right. Here, I'll do it down here. Oh. Almost fell off its stand. Yeah, the wobbling from left to right, and it's sliding off. Okay. That's not good. It looks nice if you don't touch it. Alright. Now let's check out the magazine. Alright, here's the Romulan magazine. You see, the Warbird class, which is its official name. It's actually not called the Romulan Warbird. It's a very green ship. And if you're wondering why there's a picture of a D7, aka a Katinga class, well, Katinga is the more advanced, recent version of it, but still they're very similar in design, is that, budget constraints. The Romulans and the Klingons in the original series both had D7s. There is an explanation for it, which I can't remember. Something about the Romulans giving the design to the Klingons, or vice versa. Because they weren't always blood enemies, but yeah. There's a side, top, and front view of the Romulan Warbird. A shot of Romulus here. That's a 60s era cloak and device. That was a great episode. With Spock there. There's the Enterprise and a Reman, or crashed into a Reman ship, the Scimitar. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Even in this concept drawing, you can see that the Warbird is 10 times bigger. Oh my god. It's insane. It's massive. I guess these are just other concept drawings from Probert. Look at that. You can tell they've looked at this magazine before. This was the original design for the Romulan Warbird. Probert wanted a vertical design for it, and they went with the horizontal instead. Interesting. I always heard about it. I've never actually seen it. And that's it for this magazine. And the next review will be on Voyager. So, that's it for the ship. Let's get to the rating. So, the displayability, this was a problem with the other non-Federation ship. The Klingon Bird of Prey also had a stand that was very nerve-wracking. This one I'm afraid to play around with, just like the Bird of Prey. Fell off the stand pretty easily. The stand is wobbly. It may have something to do with the fact that the stand plug is no longer in the center but over here. That's the only commonality I've been able to associate with this issue. It looks good on the stand, but there is the wobble factor. Like my camera right now. Sorry about that, everybody. So yeah, the wobble factor is a factor that is something I can't ignore. So I'm going to have to give this a 8 out of 10. I don't know if that's what I gave the Bird of Prey. Maybe I'm being a bit more harsh, or maybe I'm not. Not sure. But it really worries me that this stand wobbles a lot. Because eventually I'm going to be displaying this, and who knows what could happen. I have 4 cats, so... yeah, kind of scary. Now, the detail, overall appearance of this ship, on the other hand, is fantastic. It is very detailed. I think it's the first ship, if not maybe the second ship, that I've reviewed so far that hasn't had a blemish, hasn't had anything missing or anything damaged, or anything like that at all. It came perfect. It looks perfect. This gets a 10 out of 10. It looks great. This Romulan ship looks awesome. So that's the rating for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. Make sure you click on the bell next to the subscribe button. That way you can get notifications for all my uploads, because that's how YouTube does things now. If you want to check out more of my stuff, just check out the videos over here. I've got a lot of unboxing videos for Loot Crate, Sci-Fan Block, formerly Sci-Fi Block, Firefly Cargo Crate, and I do Let's Plays for Star Trek Online and Counter-Strike. So please check those out. Please enjoy my content and have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.